What do I think of them?
Of the episodes being put online via the Funimation website.
Like, do I like it that they're doing that?
Yes.
I do, because there's a big, I mean, everybody knows that there's a big problem with, like, you know, downloading episodes and not actually paying to see them, because, I mean, there are a lot of companies that are going way down. Viz Media is a huge distributor in California. Like, there's Funimation in Texas and Viz is in San Francisco. They're huge. And I think this week they laid off like 40% of their employees. Yeah, it's a big deal. Don't quote me. I mean, I don't know if that's completely accurate, but they laid off a lot of people. So people that download and people that don't pay, and you know, and this stuff, it's a big problem. So Funimation's trying to kind of curb that by saying like, okay, you can see your shows, just come to this website so that we can give the right people the money for it. We can actually get, you know, paid to show it, distribute it. So they're trying to curb that. So if you know people that like are habitual downloaders of anime or you buy bootleg copies, please don't. Because in like 5 years, none of this may be around if that keeps happening. They be firing people. You know. Yes, in the back, hand up.
What's your opinion on tiny mini skirts?
What do you think? I do love tiny miniskirts. I don't know many men that don't like tiny miniskirts, and if they don't like tiny miniskirts, it's because they don't like the people that wear the miniskirts either. Yeah, blasphemy. I like that, blasphemy. Actually, yeah, black shirting as well, yeah.
What was your worst job as an actor?
Worst job as an actor? In general, like overall?
Just as an actor.
Oh man.
Getting punched in the face, maybe?
That was great. I got paid a lot for that. There was a time in college where I was, I hadn't started working with Funimation yet, where I was, I worked as a whiskey mascot. So it was for Dewar's Scotch, and I had to dress up as a Scotsman. and speaking a Scottish accent, it was a little ridiculous. I did it once and I was like, I quit. This is ridiculous. But you know, actors, we have a plethora of jobs. I've been a waiter, a bouncer, a bartender. I worked as a lifeguard. I was a valet. We've done a lot of things. Waiters are very resourceful. Actors are very resourceful. Rather, that would be more accurate. Yes, in the back.
Scottish accent.
No. Can't be Scottish. I apologize. You'll have to find me in the back for that one.
I don't know if you're allowed to release.
Oh wait, you're the one that canceled your question, right? Yeah, maybe.
I don't know if you're allowed to release this yet. Are you going to be playing anybody in the Funimation license of it, of Active Powers Italia?
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't say anything. Sorry, is that Edward's head? Hello, shrimp. Wow, this is so weird. This is like some crazy nightmare I've had. I own you. Wow, here, this is just creepy. I'll try and kick it or something. Shrimp in the palm of my hand. Yes.
Question about, as a voice actor, do you use any tricks or techniques to keep your voices straight when you go in studios?
Yes. Actually, most voice actors, strangely enough, can sing. It kind of goes hand in hand to have a nice bit of control over your voice. So I know a lot of voice actors, especially in Texas, have a background in theater and musical theater. So a lot of the same warm-ups that work for singing also work for voice acting. So actually, if you were in the car with most voice actors on the way to the studio, you'd probably think we were insane. We all stuff. You know, you've got the girls that are there going, you know, doing all those vocal warm-ups and A-E-I-O-U and stuff. I just yell a lot. My voice being as deep as it is, I had a baritone bass background, so I'll sing like one particular song that kind of warms it up a little bit, and then if I have to be Mustang or Conda or one of those deeper voices, I just scream for about 5 minutes and warm it up a bunch. Everybody say hi, Andrea. Hi, hey girl, what's up? You looking fine, what's up? That's right. I'm checking on you, girl. That's gonna happen. I got 364 wives, about to be 365. Yes.
What song did you sing?
Oh, there's no way anyone had ever heard of this song. It's an old classical song called Money Owed.
What?
I know. It's like old, like, I have the money. It's like old song. I sang it for like a state high school choir competition. And when my vocal coach gave it to me, I was like, this is the weirdest song ever! It's like written in the medieval ages. He's like, it was written in the 1800s. I was like, close enough! And knights in the 1800s? He's like, no, they didn't. I'm like, yes, they did! No, they didn't. But yeah, nobody knows ever heard of it. So all those songs you sing in choir class, remember them, because you can use them later.
What's the most funny thing that happened to you at a con?
Ha, ha, ha. Okay, so here's the thing about going to cons as a popular character. Being a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z, I was like, yeah, I love anime, I love it when they scream, blow things up, awesome. How many conventions did I go to? 0. I got cast as Roy Mustang, and they're like, hey, you know, they have these conventions, and you know, you can go help promote the show and visit with some of the fans and stuff. And I was like, the fans? And they're like, yeah, there's pretty decent fan base for this stuff. It's like, oh, okay, cool. So the first con I went to was Anime Detour in Indianapolis. I still work with Annapolis. And I walked into the hotel lobby with Kyle Aber, who, you know, plays, Ballman and FMA, you know, Gohan and Dragon Ball Z. And we had been picked up from the airport. We walk into the hotel, and as soon as we get in, I was like, where the hell am I? Because, like, Gumby is talking to Vegeta over here, Sailor Moon is talking to Yamcha, and all of Raccoon City is pointing weapons at all of everybody else. And the Master Chief is like picking his wedge in the corner, and I'm like, I'm tripping. Somebody slipped something into my drink while we're playing, and I'm hallucinating. Sailor, no. And from across the lobby, this chick over by the elevators spots me. And her eyes just go wide, right? And she goes, Master! And she starts running, and I'm like, oh, Kyle. And this chick's coming full bore, man. It's like, right? She gets to me and she leaves her feet. She goes, and I didn't know what she was doing. And I played football, so I went, oh. And you know when like somebody trips or falls in a public arena and everybody sees it at the same time, and they're like, oh, the air went out of the room, right? And I stand over and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I was trying to glove you. What the hell's a glove? Like, it's a tackle hug. I was like, that was not a hug. Put your little ears back on and get out of here, you little furry wood-living creature. I look up and all of the lobby is like, no, don't touch Travis. Mustang is crazy. Which is good, you know? It's happened a couple